Point base. So when we do the 4-point base, we're going to start in this crab walk position. The more elongated I make this, the harder it's going to be. So that can be a good thing or a bad thing. If you're a beginner, just try and keep it relatively square. I can pick 4 points on the mats, or if you don't have mats, just try and keep it comfortable. The closer this is to a point, the more comfortable you're going to feel this is. The longer it is, the harder this is going to be. So, to start, I'm going to pick an opposite hand and foot. And I'm going to lift those off the mat. And I just like to stay here with my students for a little while until they get comfortable with this. You might be a little shaky at first, but we want to be comfortable with the balance here. So, when we do this, the leg is always going to go under and the hand is always going to go over. Doesn't matter which way we go. Leg goes under, hand goes over. Okay, we're going to end up in our bear crawl here. We're going to switch foot and hand. We're never going to use the same hand and foot twice in a row. And now we're going to go into Superman here. Again, the leg comes under, hand goes over. And so the best way to do this is just to pick your walls and try and face a different wall every time. That way we're staying in a true square here. And we can go the opposite direction as well. Leg always under, hand always over. So, again, this is one of those moves that the way we do it doesn't really have a super practical application all the time. Generally, when we 4-point base, we're either going to be here in our standing base, or we're going to teeter-totter up to take the back, or we're going to do a different variation where we're no longer on our hands and feet. So we'll use the 4-point base a lot in crossbody, and instead of being on hands and feet, we're going to be either on elbows and knees, and we're going to sit in, sit out. Okay, so from here, we're going to stay on our elbows. We're going to post a foot up, and we're going to 4-point base sitting through to the hip. Okay. We can come back, elbow, knee. We're going to post a foot up, sliding that foot through, going to hip. So we should be very comfortable with this movement. We're going to use it a lot. Okay. We can also do it flattened out. It's not going to change much. We're just not going from knees. We're already to hips. So we're just going to start in this flattened position. Again, the foot's going to go up. We're going to turn that direction. Foot slides through to the hip. Listen to the foot, opening up, sliding through. Okay, just to illustrate the 4-point base from crossbody with a partner, I'm going to start here in my crossbody. I'm going to go elbows and knees on this one. I'm going to cup the shoulder, cup the tricep, post to that foot, and this knee slides under. I can go back to sit in, arm comes over, check the hip, post to the foot, knee slides through. Switching your arms, going crossbody. Head and arm control, posting the foot, catching the tricep, sitting through. Going back, head and arm control, switch, check the hip, post the foot, sitting through. I can also do this flattened out. If you prefer this type of crossbody, it's not going to change much. Catch the tricep, post out, slide through. Switch the arms, check the hip, post, Sit in. So get very comfortable doing these.